Moved my racing hens into the hen loft yesterday on February 17th, 2024. I had these girls, the older ones, in a section in the widowhood loft, a divided section. I had the others still in my young bird loft. As you can see, droppings look great. I'm really impressed this year with the girls. The oldest in here is 6 years old. There's a couple of 4-year-olds. Most of them are 1 to 3 years old. I have a lot of yearlings this season. That hen there is a Superstar 436. She was one of my best racers last year. Very impressive hen. I moved my truck up there to unload some feed. The hen loft is simple. It's just perches divided by little partitions so they don't see each other. Same with the box perches, little partitions. During the day, the girls are locked out into this flight pen. I have panels that go on this and they are locked out there during the day. I put them out after their morning feeding. My brother will let them in about 7 o'clock at night. It kind of prevents them or kind of discourages them from mating. They're on the wire most of the time. That hen right there, I don't know if you can see her. One of my Superstar hens, this blue checker. The sun's not great. That's the Great 388. Spectacular season last year as a 2-year-old. A couple times ahead of the combine, beat by loft mates. Very simple loft, nothing fancy. I put some paper last year above their heads. I think they feel more comfortable that if they don't have like open above their heads. It's just like a little more safety. I think nature makes them feel a little safer. It's kind of fallen down a bit. It's been a while. I strung up some lights here that if we get into a long distance race and I need to turn some lights on, I could plug an extension cord in and put the lights on. That's the Great 388. Probably the best hen racing in this section. I retired after last Allbird season. My 3 top hens, one was a 2-year-old, one was a 5-year-old, one was a 4-year-old. This hen here is a Superstar racer. She's a 4-year-old. I retired her last year and she never laid. What a disappointment. So I moved her back on the team. I'll continue to race her. She was leading combine champion bird after 9 races a couple years ago. I decided to stock her. I probably made a mistake. And again, after the Allbird season, I tried to see if she would lay and she didn't lay. So she'll race. She'll race the rest of her life. So you get to see the girls. They're in the loft. I came in, if you can see it, there's a little burn marks around the perches. I was using this loft for storage, all different types of pigeons. I just came in, I scraped it out. I went in with the torch, I flamed it, and it cuts and burns all the dust and everything off. Any type of parasite or worm egg that might be in the loft. And we can take a look at the droppings. They're on probably a 50% barley mix right now. But these are the droppings from the first night of the loft, so they were a little nervous. And I'm trying to get their weight down because with my hens, I don't let them out to fly. They will not have one single loft flight the entire season. So I'll get their weight down and I'll start training around the 1st of April and I will race April 20th. So they go right from the loft to a 1/4 mile. I maybe do that a couple times. I inch them out. If I can get them out 35 miles or so before the first race, that'll be just fine. There's the Great Hen 388. I expect super things this season. Right there. There's the oldest hen. She's going to be 6. The dark checker in the center. I keep it really simple. No mating before the season. No cocks during the season. No motivation ever. And the pigeons fly to the perch. This loft is not fancy. There's nothing pretty. Lofts don't have to be pretty. I think the pigeons actually like the all-natural look a little bit. So just a little view. I'll do videos during the season and keep you posted if you want to see my feeding systems. That's the most important with racing celibate hens. I've done a series of feeding videos and I expect this girl right there to have another super season. And again, if you look at them, these pigeons have never had a drop of antibiotics in their entire lives. So we're talking pigeons that are 4 and 5 that have raced their entire career. Grabbing them yesterday was the first time I handled them in a long time, and I was just impressed with the health. Wattles are white, body weight is good, but I am trying to get them a little leaner because I do not loft fly them before the training. There's a good 5-year-old there. She's been a really good hen over the years. And I think because of the way I train them, the lack of medication, or no medication their entire lifetimes, I get a very long career out of these pigeons. They have a long racing career. And my theory is for every 2 hours on the wing, they get 1 day of total rest. So if you rest them appropriately, they can race a long, successful career. There's some panels here for light when the panels are in this here to block them out. And I hope you enjoy the video, like and subscribe. I'll attach a couple videos you might want to see on my feeding. And take a look. This is Frank McLaughlin, McLaughlin Lofts, and I'll keep them coming.